Okay, so good morning. The car charged this morning, actually overnight. It's now, let me see here, 7:49, and I'm driving to my destination in center of Paris. And my car is fully charged at 392 kilometers of range. So it's enough to go to Paris and actually drive home. I'm not sure if I will stop on the way back home at IKEA again just to top it off. I'll see depending on the time and the traffic. So here we go.
U heeft uw bestemming bereikt.
For like small Clios or something. C'est impossible. C'est difficile ici, hein?
Oui.
C'est difficile ici. Il n'y a pas de place là-bas?
Mais il y a une voiture qui arrive, vous allez plus pouvoir reculer. Il y a une voiture qui arrive là, attendez.
Oh, fucking hell. I hate this Paris parking. So it's 17:38. I have 322 kilometers to go to arrive in Erps, Brussels, and I have 398 kilometers of range available. I was able to charge here in a garage under the train station. So, center of Paris, again, not the best time to leave, but I want to leave now so that I'm home on time. So it's now 18:49. I'm trying to get out of Paris for about an hour now. There is quite a lot of traffic, which is not surprising at this hour of the day. The range I still have on my battery is 380 kilometers. I was able to charge in Paris garage near the place I was giving a training. It was actually in the train station, and so it's 311 kilometers to Erps, which is just outside of Brussels, where I live, and I still have the range of 380 kilometers, which is a good range. Today, driving back from Paris to Belgium, to Brussels, I will actually choose to drive a bit slower than yesterday when I was driving to Paris. So yesterday I drove at 113 kilometers an hour, and I just made it to the IKEA, which was not even the center of Paris yet. Since today I'm leaving from the center of Paris, I have a few kilometers more that I need to do. Although from Paris to Brussels it's probably going to be downhill, which does make a difference on such a length. I think I will drive at about 101 kilometers an hour, which is nice and easy. It should be fine in traffic at 101. I'm still faster than most of the trucks, so it should be okay. And we'll see how much range I still have left when I'm driving into Belgium, to decide if I'm willing to increase the speed. So this is getting out of Paris by night. So I'm arriving at the peage. This is the first part where the peage starts. This is where you actually have to get your ticket, and at the end of the peage you will give your ticket, and then you have to pay for the distance you drove. So let's focus on that because it goes really fast. Ticket is ready, and I'm ready to go. Well, it's as easy as that. So this is the ticket I got for the peage, and now I'm off further to Brussels. So 273 kilometers still to go, and 338 kilometers of range left. And I'm actually doing cruise control at 103 kilometers an hour. A bit faster than I had anticipated, but it looks like my margin between the range, the kilometers I still have to do, and the range I still have seems to stay stable with 103 kilometers an hour. Maybe it's because it's less wind. It's about 5 degrees outside, so temperature is okay, and 5 degrees Celsius. And you see 103 kilometers an hour, I'm still passing trucks. I'm guessing that because I'm actually declining in altitude, that this actually also is very good for the range. I've been driving for more than an hour, actually much longer. It's now 19:52, and I still have 213 kilometers to go, with a range of 274 kilometers left. So actually I have a margin of 60 kilometers, which I've been able to keep stable for a long time now. And my average energy usage is 212 watt hours per kilometer. So I'm guessing that at 103 kilometers an hour in cruise control, which I'm doing now, from Paris to Brussels, actually gives you a very stable ratio on range versus distance you have to do. So it's good to know. 103 kilometers an hour gives you a real stable range. It's 23 past 8 p.m. and I start feeling that I'm a bit tired and I need to go to the toilet, wash my hands, and maybe eat something, because eating something I've noticed that helps me to wake up. So I'm getting off the cruise control, which I was still doing at 103 kilometers an hour, and I don't have to take petrol, so I just need to go to the parking space. Let's see where it is. Ooh, it's very slim. Kind of too slim, I think. Does this work for me? Let's find out. Wow. Alright. So let's see if I can eat something here. I still have 160 kilometers to go, and my range tells me I still have 217 kilometers of range. So that's a pretty good range, and still quite stable with the range I have left. So 103 kilometers an hour really still is very good. Okay, perfect. And I can park over here. Ah, looks like a nice restaurant. Voila. Time to eat something. It's 8:53. I went to eat something inside, and now it's time to leave back to the highway, to go back to the highway. Voila. And continue my course towards Brussels. Brussels, 160 kilometers to go and 217 kilometers of range. So I'll keep my 103 kilometers an hour. Drive on time. I'm arriving at the péage in front of the Belgian frontier, or close to the Belgian frontier. So I received this ticket, and this ticket now I will enter inside of the machine, and then I can pay my péage. This person is thinking. It's 13 euros and 80 cents. 13. Put my card in here and get the receipt. Here's the receipt. Okie dokie. Drive and off we go. So let me see, what did I pay going to Paris? I didn't pay any electricity because I charged at IKEA in Zaventem, and then I charged at the IKEA in Paris Nord, which was also for free. and then I charged in the garage under the Saint-Lazare train station. This was also for free. I did have to pay parking, however, but that I had to pay anyway. And so I have to pay twice the €13.80 for the peage, and that's about it. So it's actually quite cheap. It's a good deal. That's one of the advantages of driving electric. I'm about to drive over the border from France to Belgium. Still driving at 103 kilometers an hour on cruise control. I still have 103 kilometers actually to go, and I still have a range of 157 kilometers on my battery. And here is the border of Belgium. Voila, welcome to Belgium. So you can see the difference with France and Belgium is that we have lights on the highway. We used to have them all night, but to save costs, those lights actually go off at 1 AM. It's really because it really helps for safety. You can really see better, but I can imagine the costs of putting lights on every highway, leaving them all night, is huge. So the margin between my range that I have on the battery and what I still have to do, it lowered a little bit. It used to be 60, 61. I now have about 54 kilometers of margin between what I still need and what I still have. It's still more than enough, so I see no reason in slowing down. Perhaps if I were to drive 102 kilometers an hour, it would really be stable. But I'm fine with this. It looks like I will be arriving at let me see here, at 10:30 at home. It's now actually 21:31, so 9:30, and we're making some good progress. What I still wanted to share is that when I was parked in the garage or in the parking in Paris, was actually, I tried using my UMC, my universal mobile connector from Tesla, in the normal Schuko European sockets, and again it didn't work. And the reality is I've never ever been able to have the UMC universal mobile connector to work. I don't know why it is. I always get 3 red lights that go on. So what I did, actually, I brought my my charger from home, which is the Electrabel car plug, the first version, and I actually took that with me in the car towards Paris. And when I plugged the car plug from Electrabel into power socket, that actually worked, and I used my Type 2 connector, like it would be a charging station, and I was able to charge at about 15 kilometers an hour. So it would be great if I can have like a mobile version of that. It would be even better if Tesla would consider reconfiguring the UMC in such a way that it just works on each plug, because if you're not able to charge in case of emergency or when you're staying a long time on a normal power socket, charging really becomes a challenge, especially in Paris, because in Paris they're using Type 1 and Type 3 connectors, and Tesla Model S actually uses a Type 2. So it's very difficult to find charging stations that are compatible. So if you're lucky to find a power socket, then at least the Tesla UMC should work. So that's my my message maybe for Tesla, Elon, if you're hearing this, please have your engineers look at it. I mean, if the mobile power connectors are able to make us charge, we should be able to reconfigure the UMC in such a way that we can actually use it and actually charge in any power socket. So that would be my Christmas wish for this year. And since my birthday is the 24th of December, it would actually be a combined birthday wish and Christmas wish to have this happening. So that's my question. It's 10:37 p.m. and I've just arrived at home. So 0 kilometers to go, and I still have 47 kilometers left on my range. So it's in yellow or amber, of course, because it's less than 50. But it means Paris to Brussels in one go with 47 kilometers left. It is possible. It worked with the Tesla Model S. I'm very happy it did, and I'm actually quite confident that it worked. So very happy about that, and happy to be home. Distance in total 328 kilometers, 67 kilometers of total energy, sorry, 67 kilowatts, and average energy 204 watt hours per kilometer. 204 watt hours per kilometer, that's a good result.